Welcome to District Dialogues. I am Fulton County Commissioner Marvin Arrington Jr., representing District 5. District 5 encompasses parts of unincorporated Fulton County, Southwest Atlanta, East Point, East Atlanta, and small parts of Union City and College Park. Here on District Dialogues, we share snapshots of what is happening in District 5. So let's get straight to it. Our Wolf Creek Amphitheater concert series is in full swing until September. If you have not had a chance to enjoy a concert at Wolf Creek Amphitheater, you are missing out and you should treat yourself by visiting wolfcreekamphitheater.com. We shared with nearly 200 citizens at our town hall meetings, District Dialogues. They were held at Wolf Creek Library, Oak Hill Family Center, and at the East Point Library. The next set of District Dialogues will be held in September. On August 2nd, we are proud to host our first annual Back to School Drive, It Takes a Village, at the Wolf Creek Amphitheater. Our partners, KISS 104.1 FM, will culminate the event with a movie under the stars where we'll show Annie featuring Jamie Foxx. This event is free and open to the public, and we invite you and your family to come and enjoy and to bring some supplies so that we can give them to less needy children. For more information on any of these happenings, visit our website at fultoncommission5.com. It's time now for our Excellence in Education segment, where we spotlight individuals, schools, or organizations that are making stellar strides in the world of academia. Today, please meet Shari Ponder, manager of the Youth Empowerment Program at Operation Hope. Welcome to the show, Shari.
Thank you, Commissioner. Very happy to be here.
So glad to have you. So, what is Operation Hope and where are you located?
Operation Hope is a nonprofit organization, an international nonprofit organization founded by John Hope Bryant. But we like to think of ourselves as a movement to eradicate poverty. That's what we do. We teach people to fish, we inspire, and we expose because we want to make sure that young people, as well as those who are older and those globally, have the tools and resources to be able to compete in this capitalistic society and have an opportunity to be able to sit at the table to get a portion of the American dream. We are located at Hope Inside Ebenezer. So locally, my office is inside Ebenezer Baptist Church, Sweet Auburn.
Okay, awesome. And what is the mission or the goals of Operation Hope? I guess you shared some of that with us, but is there a specific mission statement?
Well, that is our mission. Our specific mission statement includes teaching those to fish, lighting a fire, igniting, and taking the movement that began as civil rights to silver rights. So my chairman always says that civil rights were won in the streets, but silver rights will be won in the suites. He believes that there is a difference between being poor and being broke. And broke is a temporary condition, poor is a mindset. So what we aim to do at Operation Hope by eradicating poverty and teaching people, and in my capacity, youth, the language of money, our goal is to make sure that they are neither poor or broke ever again.
And when you say teach them how to fish, you're not literally teaching them how to fish.
No, we don't. But what we do is, with my two programs for the youth initiatives, we have Banking on Our Future and Hope Business in a Box Academies. The Business in a Box Academies allow for my volunteers, whether they're people such as yourself or financial partners in the community or general volunteers that just want to give back. They have an opportunity to go into the schools or community-based organizations and teach modules on banking, budgeting, credit, financial dignity, and saving and investing. From there, we have a program called Hope Business in a Box Academies. So we take those students in 10 schools in Fulton and APS school districts. Those students experience the Banking on Our Future financial dignity courses. Then after that, they have a Gallup assessment, the Hope Gallup Index. Then from there, they have entrepreneur classes where we have business leaders in the community come in and teach them how to have their business. So the concept is similar to a Shark Tank, but ours is business in a box. So we like that better. So they're gonna create businesses. So a classroom may pitch against another classroom. Then we have a school-wide pitch competition, and the winners of that, I give $500 to and partner them with an entrepreneur in the community to make that business a reality.
Awesome, awesome. And so what age group does your program target?
Great question. We start our curriculum 4th grade to 12th grade. So although my programs are community-based organizations and in the schools 4th to 12th grade, we do have, and this is just a sidebar, we do have programs that extend beyond that with adult programs. My counterparts work with increasing credit scores to 700. We have entrepreneur classes. We have first-time home buyer classes. So Operation Hope in and of itself has programs that even touch disaster relief and recovery. We're partnered nationally with FEMA and the American Red Cross. So we do everything across the board to eliminate poverty. But with the young ones, 4th to 12th grade.
Okay, awesome. How can viewers find out more information about Operation Hope?
To find out more about Operation Hope, I absolutely implore everyone to go to www.operationhope.org to find out about all of the amazing programs we have for everyone in the community. We have a design, Project 5117, where we aim to reach 5 million youth with financial understanding and financial language. From that 5 million, 1 million we want to expose to entrepreneurship. Then we also want to have 1,000 Hope Inside. So we don't have freestanding buildings. We are Hope Inside Ebenezer. There's a Hope Inside SunTrust. There's a Hope Inside Regis and Ferguson. So we're putting 1,000 Hope Insides in different locations in the community, and we want everyone to get to 7-7, that 700 credit score. So we have cohorts, and we're gonna have them 700 reach the 700 credit score. So Project 5117, like that is our driving force of everything we do to eradicate poverty.
Awesome. Just briefly, any success stories you want to tell us about?
I have a phenomenal success story. So we have our Hope Global Forum every January, and we have been blessed to have CEOs from all over the world attend the forum. President Clinton was the keynote speaker in January. Well, some of my students from Coretta, Scott King Young Leadership Academy, Best Academy, Mays High School, Carver High School, these students had an opportunity to have the Banking on Our Future program and then the Business in a Box Academy. So I had 4 winners from the various schools. They received $500. But before President Clinton came to speak, we had a pitch competition at the forum. Locally, the judges are local entrepreneurs. At the forum, the judges were Kat Cole, the CEO of Focus Brand Groups, which includes Cinnabon, Steve Case, the founder of AOL, and Jim Clifton, the CEO of Gallup. They were the judges. One student was supposed to win they've already won $500. One student from the business was going to get $1,000. The judges were so impressed with the pitches and what these students had learned through Operation Hope that they gave everybody $1,000, or it was 4 businesses, every business $1,000, and the winner got $2,000. But that's not even the true success story. The success story extends because the winner, I got a phone call from my global president, and she said, have you talked to this young man? Because Jim Clifton, the CEO of Gallup, said that he got an email from him because they email every week, and he wants XYZ information from you. That is amazing. A student in the city, a student who is in a community that's full of title pawn shops and cash checking stations and things that we're trying to eliminate because we want people to become banking customers. He is now best friends with the CEO.
That's an awesome success story. Thank you so much for being with us today, Shari.
Thank you, Commissioner.
We'll be right back. Stay with us on District Dialogues. In our District 5 Economy segment, we like to introduce experts who can share information about economic development and sustainability. Today, we are joined by Mr. Maceo Rogers, the Director of Economic Development for the City of East Point. Mr. Rogers also shared with residents at our East Point District Dialogues. Welcome to the show, Mr. Rogers.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
We're very glad to have you. If you will, share with us some of the demographics of East Point.
Very good. Well, East Point demographics, we have a population right now of about 33,000 plus residents. It's down from about 43,000 about 10 years ago. Average age is 31.5, about 2.5 years younger than Metro Atlanta wide. Currently, our unemployment rate is 8.8. It's down almost a full percentage point from about a month ago in terms of when I last looked at it. We have great location, and of course, we are just 10 minutes south of the city of Atlanta. 5 minutes from Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. We have close proximity to all of the major markets, Stone Mountain, Six Flags, Atlanta Road Speedway, obviously downtown, World of Coke, Georgia Aquarium, all of these places downtown that people would like to come and visit. And of course, you know, East Point is a regional type community itself, even though it's part of the Metro Atlanta suburb.
And what type of businesses or industries are you or is East Point targeting to bring to its city?
Very good question. Food services, warehousing, distribution, technology, aviation services, logistics, transportation, manufacturing, and of course you can easily tie all of these to the airport itself. I mean, when you look at the things that I just mentioned, all of those companies utilize that airport for services without a doubt.
And what are some of the, I guess, big projects, top 2 or 3 projects that you're working on from an economic development standpoint? I keep hearing about Aerotropolis and all of those great things going on. So let us in on some of the great plans that you're having.
Well, certainly the whole Aerotropolis initiative is moving forward. It involves a lot of partners. No one can actually do this by themselves. It takes a combination, teamwork, teamship to get these things done. But specifically, what I can say to you about City of East Point in terms of the type of projects that we're working on. Right now, we have a couple of mixed-use type projects that we're working on, as well as we have one logistics type project that we're working on, just to name a couple of them. Of course, you know, projects are always undercover
Right.
until you can make the announcement, but the bottom line is that we have a lot of interest in the city of East Point from developers, from manufacturers, and of course we're constantly in touch with consultants as well.
Yeah, I love that new CVS they built there on Main Street. It's one of my favorite spots.
True, absolutely. There's a lot of talk about it, but we want more of that. And so we're working hard each and every day to certainly recruit and retain industry.
How can businesses find out how to do business with the city of East Point?
Well, we do have a website. You can go there, which is eastpointcity.org. We have a host of departments, including the Department of Economic Development, has a lot of information there that we market and promote the city with. And of course, you can find out whatever you need to in terms of the services that we provide, our incentives, what it is that we do, and how we can help companies grow and be prosperous.
And how do you work with, I guess, the homeowners associations and or the East Point Main Street Association, some of those other organizations that we know
Sure.
exist in East Point?
Well, that's a great question. Matter of fact, Main Street Association is a primary partner of ours. The Main Street Association, of course, handles and manages a lot of the events that you would hear about with respect to East Point. We did recently a successful spring fling, which was held downtown in the Central Core, a place called the Commons. We're preparing right now to get ready and host the Red, White, and Blue celebration, 4th of July. And of course, we have the food truck and farmers market initiative that's going on right now, which will run from April through the end of this year, December. So we have a number of things that the East Point Main Street Association is working on in close partnership with us because they promote those events themselves, but we also have a hand in doing that also.
Any final thoughts on economic development in East Point that you'd like to share with the citizens of Fulton County?
Well, I just say that we have great leadership right now. We have great staff that are out there each and every day working hard to bring new business investment and job creation to the city of East Point. And of course, with that, we are simply growing and enhancing the tax base so that the citizens of East Point can enjoy and really experience what it means to have a city that's on the move and the quality of life that they have grown to expect and simply deserve.
Well, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Very glad to have you on the show
Thank
today.
you. Look forward.
We'll be right back. As many of you know, I'm a strong proponent for the arts in all of its various forms. Today, I would like to welcome Nina Gilrath, founder and director of Bal Ethnic Dance Company. Welcome to the show, Nina.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, very glad to have you here. What inspired you to create the Bal Ethnic here in Fulton County?
Well, we knew that Fulton County was a great place to come to because we'd heard about it. Myself and my husband, Waverly, we were dancing in New York at the Dance Theater of Harlem. And my friend Keiko, who's a photographer, she said, "Girl, I have a way to bring you back to the South." And I said, "Thank God." So originally we came here to dance with the Atlanta Ballet, and after dancing there for a while, we decided to strike it out on our own. And Fulton County has many of the amenities that we thought that we would enjoy, and we felt that we could make a good place here for ourselves.
Awesome. Well, we're very glad that you decided to start it here in Fulton County. Certainly a great program and offers a lot for the community. So how many programs do you have this summer? And do you have programs specifically targeted for youth? And if so, what age ranges do you target?
Okay, yeah. Every summer we have numerous opportunities for youth. We are really specialists in dealing with youth and helping them to enhance their cultural enrichment. So we have a summer diversity program that's coming up. It starts next week, and it's for youth from ages 5 all the way through adults. So you could come to class and get your dance on too.
All right.
Yes, and we teach all the forms of dance. Our specialty is blending ballet with ethnic, particularly West African dance, but we teach ballet, modern, tap, jazz, a special brand of dance that we created called Bal Ethnicize, which is ballet and ethnic with exercise to get your fitness on.
Okay.
And so we really enjoy working with our youth and with the adults. It's something that we've done for 25 years because this is our 25th anniversary this season. So it's something that we're committed to, we enjoy doing, and it keeps us youthful.
And where is the camp? Where will the camp be held?
In East Point, the lovely city of East Point, in
Awesome.
South Fulton, in your district, of course.
All right.
So we love East Point. It's been a great home for us. We love it because it's kind of off the beaten path, but we're close enough to the things that we want to get to, and we're definitely close to our world-class airport. We like to travel, so that's great. The other great thing about it is when we first moved to East Point, everybody thought East Point's really far. Who's going to come there to come to your studio? But now it's getting closer, and there's many more opportunities for us because of that.
That's awesome. What has been the most challenging aspect of sustaining the business over the last 25 years? And what has been the most rewarding aspect of sustaining your business?
Okay, let's talk about challenges, but let's not get stuck there. Being an arts organization that is trying to institutionalize its money, like all arts groups and some of the other services, we definitely come to the budget hearings here, so we know the challenges in trying to balance it all. So funding is tough, and we're one of the newer, smaller organizations in Fulton County that's reaching a level of institutionalization. So we're going to be 25, but many of the people that started with us, they didn't make it to 25 because of the funding challenge. So when you start out as an artist, as we did, our main thing was getting the art right, knowing the dance. But as you stay into it, you got to get the business and the art right, both of them together. So learning how to balance both. Definitely Fulton County has been with us through the whole journey, ever since we moved here, all the way back to when Harriet Sanford was the director of arts and culture. Fulton County has supported us. They showed us how to apply for the grants, many of the workshops and the programs we were able to benefit and grow. So Fulton County has been a major stabilizing force for us, but we need to diversify our funding, and that's been tough. So we've had to learn and to grow. We're still doing that. Being 25, we're going to do that even more and at a greater level because we want to leave something for the others coming behind us.
Right.
So the most rewarding part, getting to this 25th anniversary, is seeing the fruit of our labor because it's been very tough. We've burnt the candles at both ends because, again, we started as artists. We love the dance part of it. We love the teaching. But having the opportunity to do that, we also have to do the business part. Right. So now we're at a point where we're seeing many of the little girls and guys that have come up through Bal Ethnic, they're grown-ups. They're bringing their children to the studio, and that is so awesome to see people that we beat up as teenagers bring their children and see their children give them a little bit of static.
Yes.
We love that. And it just makes us understand that what we set out to do to provide that multicultural arts institution for families of all ages, because we also partner with the Bowden Center, which is also in East Point, so we have our seniors come in. So we continually stay true to keeping that sense of family, especially the strong African-American family. That's been most rewarding. If we didn't have that, I don't know if we would continue because that's been one of the main things that has fed us.
Well, you know, relationships and people are so important, and it's glad to hear about those relationships that you've developed through the years. And I know it must be truly rewarding to have to see the children
Yes.
and bringing their children back to be
Yes.
students. How can you find out more information about Bal Ethnic or the summer program or any of your ongoing programs? How can we let Fulton County residents know how to find out more information?
You can look at our website, balethnic.org, and we have much information on there. There's a lot. There's a wealth of information about programming, and we also have a YouTube channel in which you can see some of our great works. One of the things that I would like people to see on YouTube is our collaboration that we did with Pearl Clegg, which was the play Flying West. We transformed it into a ballet, and there are excerpts of that. So you can see how we teach on YouTube, you can see how we perform on YouTube, and you can get a sense of really who we are and the direction that we're going.
Well, that's great to hear. I know that everyone is using YouTube and social media, so
Yes.
that's a great way to get the word out. Are there any final thoughts or anything else you'd like to share with us about Bal Ethnic and this great 25th season, celebratory
Yes.
season?
Yes, 25. It's been really, really rewarding. I'm so glad that we've made it to this very pivotal place. I want people to think, don't count us out because we're going to do even greater things. Sometimes people think when you've been in the community for a long time, I hear people say, oh, you've been here, you've arrived, you've done it. We haven't. We still have new levels that we plan to achieve. We have new funding and funders that we're going to go after. We want to make our location in East Point a cultural destination. So we plan to get more with our civic leaders and people like you to assist us in achieving that goal. Our place in East Point is a humble, but it's a great place, but we want to expand it, make it better, make it greater, and have people from all over the world know. Jump off your flight from the airport, come on over to Bal Ethnic and see what we're doing. So that's what we're looking forward to doing.
Sounds great. I want to thank you for coming out today and being a guest on the show. Look forward to the next production. When is the next production that you guys will be doing?
Wow, well, we have our culminating program from the summer camp. It'll be the end of July, but I'm looking forward to seeing you at Urban Nutcracker in November, the weekend before Thanksgiving.
All right.
So you're going to get a special invitation, you and your family, and it is a special one because it's the 25th anniversary. So we're looking for a lot of fun for that program.
We'll be there.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back on District Dialogues. As we wrap up today's show, I'd like to invite you to stay connected with my office. You can reach my office at any time, online, and of course on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you for watching District Dialogues, and we'll see you next time.